This is an emergency transmission. Citizens of the world, please, make no mistake. The zombie apocalypse is near. Will you cower and hide, or join us and fight? We are Dezombified, so stay on point and watch your six.
Ah, oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Hello and welcome, my children. Welcome, boils and ghouls, amigos and amigas, chicos and chicas. What is this? Why are you doing to me, Miss Stereo? You're killing me.
I'm very sorry.
You're killing me, man. Anyway, this is Stereo Dread. I'm Kenny Dreadful, your host, and with me is Miss Stereo. She's acting all wonky right now with the sounds. She'll get it right. She'll get it right, hopefully, eventually. But tonight's guest is Klown's Paranormal Adventures, and this is going to be pretty cool. He likes to go out into the field and visit haunted locations and speak about all things paranormal. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Make sure you have your soda and your popcorn ready. You just sit back and relax.
Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing today? I'm very glad to see all of you today. We all are. I bet we're all glad to see each other. Hello, everybody. So how is the sound? You guys, let us know. Sorry about the dead air. You know, it's been a stressful day. But the show must go on.
Yes, the show must go on. Anyway, I see I have some good friends up in the chat. I see, let me see who we got tonight. Let me see, look at, oh yes. I see you. We got Breaker 19. What is up, Lulu? He's into his house. We also have the Dark Somnium, everybody. The Dark Somnium on all nights. Welcome, brother. He's into his house. It's good to see you, Ronnie. Thanks for stopping by. We also have Fat Fucks. Welcome, Fat Fucks. It's so good to see you. It's been quite some time. He's into his house. Fantastic, fantastic. We have the Swedish mom. Welcome, mommy. It's good to see you. Yes, I've been a good boy. She's into his house. Fantastic. Puerto Rican. Jose, can you see? He's into his house. Let's see. We have Reaper Valley Productions. Welcome. New to the chat. Hope you stay a while. Into his house. Nice, fantastic. We got Jeffrey Lane. What is up, Jeffrey? It's good to see you. He's into his house. We got Eva Levitch. Sure, I see you. I see you. She's into his house. We have Haley Horton. Haley Horton, welcome. She's into his house. We got Creepy Clown Girl, everybody. She is so sweet. Thank you for dropping in, Creepy Clown Girl. She's into his house. Nice. I always love stopping in here and seeing all my wonderful friends like Deborah. Welcome, Deborah Bordeaux. She's into his house. She's fantastic. All right, so you know what? We're gonna have a good show. We have, oh wait. I see Ghost Tracers into his house. It's good to see you, Ghost Tracers. Nice. All right, cool. So we got a few folks in here. We're gonna have our guest up in here shortly. We're gonna be sending our guest a link via Twitter. That way he could join us for tonight's festivities. But in the meantime, and in the between time,
Mates, Dark and Grim here. Keep that dial locked on Stereo Dread with Miss Stereo and Kenny Dreadful. She'll be right.
yes, that's our good friend Dark and Grim If you do not know, Dark and Grim is a content creator right here on YouTube. Does a lot of true crimes, so check him out. Thanks for the plug, mate.
He is awesome.
Yeah, he is. So now we're just waiting for our guest to drop in, and we can begin.
That is true. And you know something, Dark and Grin recently has run into some issues with his channel, you know, because he speaks a lot of truth, and sometimes that makes people uncomfortable. So, you know, that's what's going on with him right now, in case any of you guys don't know. So if you can, you know, show him some love on social media and let him know that, you know, we're all thinking about him.
Yeah, and subscribe to the second channel.
Yes, he has a second channel, does he not? Oh, you are so correct. Yeah, you're so right. Let's see here. So yeah, I don't know what the heck that was, but anyway, yeah, show him some love, you guys.
Yeah, listen, I haven't seen Dark Somnium in a minute. I don't know if he's still here, but congrats on the move. Moved into a new place a few weeks back. So.
Oh, that's super sweet. Good for you. You know, moving is something that's very stressful, and hopefully it means that it's, you know, an upgrade and a good thing for you and in your life. I hope so. And I hope it's because you moved into your dream home. And yeah. But I did send a link right now in Twitter to Klown's Paranormal. So, hey dude, I send you a Google Hangouts link, so you just come and hang out with us. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. And let Romnex know she has a cute ferret.
Oh my god.
I saw a cute ferret all balled up taking a nap somewhere on the interwebs.
Oh my god, that is
somewhere
super
around
cute.
there. I think it was Instagram, actually, but
I think ferrets are just freaking adorable.
Mm-hmm. They are very cute.
And I do believe our guest is with us, darling. Oh, I hope he's wearing headphones.
Yeah, you gotta get some headphones on, my friend, please.
Yes, please, darling.
We have the real K-Pup Adventures. Welcome. They're into his house. I see David S. Vingman. He's into his house. We got Mary P, practically perfect in every way. She's into his house. Yes, so if you're out there, clowns, please put on some headphones, my friend.
Awesome.
Hey, I don't have any headphones.
Oh no. Well, maybe try and how are you hearing us? Then if you can mute the Google, I'm sorry, if you can mute the YouTube playback, so you can either mute it or you can take the chat and pop it out.
I closed the YouTube window down completely.
Oh, thank you.
I've got it running it.
Thank you so much. And I believe you might have some feedback there too, but we will try to see if our little playback won't interrupt you too much. But how are you, my friend?
Oh, you're doing good there. How about yourself?
Good, brother. I really like your accent, by the way, brother.
Thank you. I like yours too.
Oh, yes, because we all have accents to each other, guys. Just so you know. So, darling, tell me, how did you run across our friend over here? Because you the one you've been interacting with has been Kenny. He knows you a little better than I do.
Yes, and I know him through Bricker 19. That boy ain't right. Boy, Lewis Witt. Yeah, I met you through Lewis Witt. So yeah, Klown Paranormal Adventures. Tell us about the name. How did you come up with that?
Yeah, I like Klown because usually a lot of people are scared of them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I like paranormal, so that goes in there good. And I don't take a lot of things seriously. I see life as kind of fun adventure, so it just kind of all went together.
Perfect. Loving it.
You ever watch some channels and the people be doing paranormal investigation, and it's real dry conversation. It's almost like an insurance seminar. I'm nothing like that. I'll be talking smack, having fun. Goal is I want to prove the existence of the paranormal, but I want to have a sense of humor in it where people will laugh too.
Yes. I completely understand.
That, and to be honest, some of the places I've been to,
Right.
if I wasn't laughing and kind of entertaining myself, I'd have been the first one to make a back door where they wasn't one.
All right, cool. I want to say hello to Ralph Roman. Thank you for dropping in. He's into his O's.
And you guys, do not forget to share the stream, please, guys. It is very important to share the stream because that way we have more friends, and we like friends. Friends are good to have, you know?
Indeed. So tell us, how long have you been doing, your paranormal investigations?
Oh, about 15 years. I was doing it with the YouTube, really.
Oh, wow.
We just go out and take pictures with cameras and use like camcorders for sound. I've got a pretty decent little photo album. We're doing our posting old-fashioned way, passing photo albums around.
Hey, let me tell you something. We like everything retro here, like 90s, 80s stuff. We love that stuff, you know? So, photo albums, hell, I want to buy some myself. I haven't had any, but I do want to buy some because I want actual pictures.
It's like, listen, before you get to where you're going, it's good to know where you've been. So, we like the retro stuff.
That's it.
But we also like, being, trying to be ahead of the curve in certain things as well. So
yeah, I really like the channel here. I like the video effects and audio effects.
Oh, well, thank you.
This is awesome.
Thank you so much, Clown. I appreciate that. Should we call you Clown, or is there another name that you'd like for us to call you?
Clown work.
Okay, Clown, not a problem.
I'm stick with Clown.
Right,
I figured this would be a good place as any for me to announce it. But I made a purchase yesterday. It's supposed to be in around April 5th. But I have a Wonder Box coming in to start using on my channel.
Okay, good.
Oh, could you explain to the audience, because some people don't know what that is. Could you please explain to the audience what that is? What is it used for?
Yeah.
Well, Wonder Box is pretty much almost like the Rolls Royce of the spirit boxes. There's very little feedback. You don't get all the static and hissing like you do like with some of your spirit box apps or like other spirit boxes. You get a lot of the clearer spirit responses. You can ask a question, and when they speak back, there's no doubt about it. You got a response back.
Oh my goodness. And tell us, what has been the most memorable reply for you? If there was one answer or one moment where you had a series of answers that comes to your mind immediately when somebody asks, the most memorable.
Well, I won't use any cuss words necessarily, but there's a place over here close by me where the demons was talking crap instead of telling me to die.
Oh, gosh.
And I said, brother, you ain't going to get me off. So all that die mess, you find something else to talk about. Demons started telling me burn.
Oh, God.
So I said, you talk about burn a lot. What's the matter? You got gonorrhea? And they stopped. He went, yes. And then started laughing.
Oh, wow. That is freaking sick.
That is very sick and twisted, but I love it. And listen, we are not afraid of fucks here. We have 0 fucks to give, so we don't care if you curse or not.
That's right, and I'm all out of rats' asses too.
We came here to
That'll
chew
work.
bubble
I'm
gum.
plum out. But real quick, I gotta say hello to Bansheba. She's into his house.
Bro,
Welcome,
bro,
Bansheba.
you have a real mellow voice. You just
Wow, you know something? Thank you so much, Clown. I really
Now you
appreciate
see why.
that. Thank you.
yes, I don't know if you know Evil or not, but I've been knowing Evil for since I first started.
Evil
Evil
Outcast or Evil the Vitch?
About you for a long time.
Evil the Vitch?
Evil bitch.
Okay, yeah, she is fantastic.
Evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been hearing about you through Evil for months now.
Oh, she is so awesome. Thank you, Evil Vitch. Thank you.
Wow, yeah. You know something? Evil Bitch has been around for a while. Here around these parts in Dezombified. And she's even been a guest once or twice with, I believe, Steve Stockton. There's some
Yes.
work pending that we really want to do with her. So, Evil Vitch, we haven't forgotten about the Vampire Week thing. We're working on that. All right, so back to our guests, clowns. So Evil Vitch, that's how you found out about us. Yeah, she's fabulous. You know, well, we hope that we have, you know, lived up to whatever expectations she put out there, because, you know, it's so difficult sometimes to take a compliment, because then that means expectations, you know. So I hope we honored her kind words.
Oh, and then some.
Aww.
Nice. Good night, Swedish mom. Sweet dreams. I hope you wake up feeling like $1,000,000 tomorrow.
Mwah.
Yeah,
Don't let
hope
the
y'all
bad
don't
bugs
mind, but I was promoting y'all's channel there through my live stream. I just shut down. I let everybody know about y'all that's gonna be here.
Oh, nice, dude.
Thank you so
that
much.
rocks, man. Give it up for Clown for doing that. You know, you didn't have to, but it was amazing, man. Thank you. We have somebody with us. We have Steven 1708 into his house. Thank you for being here with us tonight as our guest, Klown Paranormal Adventures. Klown's Paranormal Adventures. Yes.
Hey, I'm flying right now because I shut down that YouTube window, so I can't see any text. So if I don't reply back, it's because I didn't see somebody said something. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Oh,
so
that's
far no one has asked a question yet. So you know what? If anybody has a question, you could just throw it up there now, and we could relay it back to Klown, and he can answer it for you.
Also, Klown, if you want to open up the chat, all you have to do is go to the live stream video and just mute it, or you can mute it. You can pop out the chat. There's a little option by the chat, these three little dots, and you can click on those dots, and right, one of those dots is gonna give you a menu, and the menu is gonna say different options. Just click on the option that says pop out chat, and then you could just close the YouTube video and only have the chat on screen. Are you on a computer?
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So
I found it.
yeah, all you have to do is pop out the chat and you won't hear the video. Or you can just mute the video or pause the video and there will be no playback. So that is an option, but you'll still be able to see the chat. So, you know, that way you're not flying blind and you'll like it. But have you always been this way? You have always believed in the paranormal? Like, what is your earliest memory of you knowing anything about the paranormal or even acknowledging it in your life that you have?
That'll work. All right, I'm still here. Hopefully there's no feedback.
A little bit, but no, I don't hear any feedback right now, not at the moment. If you mute,
Oh, good.
okay. Hello.
All right, open up my.
You're cutting off there, though.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, I've got the YouTube window open, but I've got it muted.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Fantastic. So we have Artzilla Aisha. Welcome, darling. She's into his house. I see you.
That's cool. That's sweet.
Thank you. Okay, so what was the like your earliest, like what's your favorite horror movie? Are you into horror movies, first of all? Some people do not like scary movies. So, do you like scary movies?
Oh, love them.
Nice. What's your favorite?
Oh yeah.
What are some of your favorites? Army of Darkness. Evil Dead, yes.
Evil Dead 2. They're scary and funny.
Yeah.
We love Freddy here. Like Nightmare on Elm Street, we love him because Freddy's really funny.
Yeah, he's funny too. I don't like the human form of Freddy Krueger. He sucked. You know, but the demon guy was funny.
Yeah.
The demon Freddy was
I
funny.
liked when he fought Jason.
Oh yeah, that was funny. That was
Yeah, that was
good. I wish they
real
would have made
funny.
another.
That was hilarious.
But with Michael or something.
I've heard of rumors they're supposed to do one of Freddy and Ash versus Jason.
What?
That would be amazing. That would be amazing.
Ash?
I heard those rumors
Yes.
for years. Yeah, those rumors have been, and even
I've
some
heard-
fan. I think some fan made trailers were made too. I think out there on YouTube. You know, one of the saddest moments happened to me a week ago when I found out that the TV show Ash versus the Evil Dead was canceled. Only 3 seasons. Stars decided not to bring it back for season 4. Bruce Campbell said season 4 was going to be amazing because it was going to be like a Mad Max type of surrounding.
Oh wow.
You know, Mad Max, a Fallout type of scenario. You know, apocalypse, end of the world type of timeline. And that would have been cool to see. He said he's retiring actually. After that, he said he's done. He's done being Ashy, Slashy. But Sam Raimi said that don't count the franchise out just yet. The Evil Dead franchise out just yet.
Well, he had a daughter. So
As long as they don't try to replace Ash and make it, I don't care for that. They'd have to really, really stretch that out to make it fit.
yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be watching anything from the franchise without Bruce. I'm hardcore.
I saw
with
the
the originals. I'm really hardcore.
I saw the reboot back in 2010 or 2012. Was it? It was okay. It wasn't scary. It wasn't funny though. It wasn't really funny. They took the humor out of it and they made it more darker.
Yeah, so
If
it was
that's-
something completely different, man. It
Yeah.
wasn't even, you can't even count it as the same thing.
Exactly.
I don't think it's even the same thing, you know, but honestly.
Well, the Necronomicon is in it. The cabin is in it. So
Yeah. I would definitely not want to.
It's both trying to ride somebody else's back. That's all it is.
Yeah. They gotta stick with the. Let me tell you something. Once you start something like The Evil Dead, something so iconic and such a cult classic, you know, don't mess it up. Don't mess it up, you know. And I think that Sam Raimi is wrong. I don't care who he gets for it. I'm not watching without Bruce Campbell, and that's just final for me. But you know, and
Remember the original movie of The Shining?
what was that?
You remember the original movie, The Shining?
yes,
Yes.
They done a remake, all new cast, and redone it.
I thought that was a sequel
Bogus.
with the son. Are you talking about Dr. Sleep?
No, they made another version of The Shining, but it had new characters.
When
But
was
instead
this?
of him running around with an axe, he had a Denver croquet mallet.
Really? When was this?
Yeah,
How long ago was this?
it's been a few years.
Really?
It's been a few years back. I just go to show you how good of a movie it was.
Wow.
People's like, huh?
You know who
Glad I
else
seen
is,
it on TV.
Oh man,
I'm sorry.
That's okay. No. I just wanted to say hello to our good friend Serena DeFalco because she's in his house. It's good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. Tonight with us is Klown's Paranormal Adventures. Has a channel right here on YouTube. Does a lot of paranormal adventures. If you have not checked out the channel, I suggest you stop by and give it a looky-loo. You might like what you see and you might want to subscribe. So, back to you,
There's
Klown.
Saturday, I've got a bad one coming up. I'm going back to that abandoned church. I'm going to try to stay in there all night by myself.
Don't do it. Please do not do
This
it.
last time,
Not me.
Do not do it. Listen, I got a phone call earlier. I don't know who it was from. It was a phone call. I said, hello, hello. All I could hear was static. I said, hello. And all I hear was, stay away from church. I'm like, what? Hello? Stay away from church. I said, what? And it hung up. And I'm like, I don't know what that meant. But now that you're saying that you're going back to the church and you want to stay over, I think that message was for you, my friend. The message was for you.
well,
You know
that
what?
means I
And
gotta
somebody
go.
left a voicemail for you. Somebody left a voicemail for you. And that somebody is not happy about you going to the church. I think they're going to be waiting for you over there. Could you play him that voicemail they left?
Of course,
baby?
I'll play it for you right now as a voicemail. Hold on, let me get it.
I'm going.
Hello. Hello, is this Klown Paranormal? If you come to the church, I will personally see to it that you go to the bottom level, the most lowest level of hell to reign there, and have pain there forever, Clown. Stay away.
Oh dear, Booty Boy's always calling over here to cause trouble. Why that demon is I am so sorry, Klown Paranormal. He always calls here and just does, the most annoying things and leaves the most harassing messages for people, Booty Boy is a mess.
It was funny. I like that.
You know who else is a huge mess? JBD Camel Man 73. He's a huge mess, and he's in his house.
Yeah, JB's a good dude. I'm supposed to be going seeing him up in Kentucky there in a little bit.
JBD is so nice. And
Yeah,
sweet.
man, he's awesome.
Me and JB's in the talks. We're going to Waverly Hills, or not Waverly Hills, Bobby Mackey's.
What?
Yep, this Saturday I go back to that abandoned church, and that's the only place where I've actually been thrown at. But something there grabbed me by my backpack, slung me about 7 feet out across the church. I stayed on my feet, but I thought I was going to do a face planting for a damn pew full of rat crap where remains from the ceiling had fallen in.
Oh God, that's insane.
And you're going back for more.
Yeah, he's going back for more. Another.
More, please.
Yeah, I was attacked outside. Something slammed my camera back into my nose.
Oh, no. Oh, my goodness.
Maybe I have
That
to
is
do more of that
scary.
before I leave.
Oh, gosh. No. You see, at that point, I won't have it. You don't see me. I won't even go to one of those places anyway. I won't go now. No way, Jose. No, thank you.
You know who knows a lot of? I know somebody that's an expert on paranormal rat. Let's call it rat guano, all right? Because you said you face planted into some rat shit. All right, I know somebody that happens to be an expert on that, and it is the Baron von Pasta. And guess what? He's into his house. That's amazing.
Good one.
What a coincidence. All right. I guess y'all could, talk about it later or in the chat. Let's see what else is popping off in the chat. Somebody said, Aisha says, I love Klown and everyone in here. Well, thank you. I'm pretty sure that Klown loves you too.
We all love you, Aisha.
Yeah, I know we do. That's for sure.
I do.
You know, Fear the Great White said that Bruce made a statement today saying that the part of ash is like the best table at a restaurant that is reserved for someone special. I agree, man. You know, the part of ash can only be played by somebody special. That is for sure.
I tell you who could do it.
I would
Bruce
love to
Willis.
do it. Oh, Bruce. Yeah, you never know. Hey,
Oh,
Bruce, why don't you do it, please? Everybody, let's make a petition for Bruce Willis to play the part of Ashy Slashy. Let's get it together, man. You got my signature. You got mine.
Hell yeah. Lay it on. By God.
So let me ask you this though, as a person that's into the, you know, going out into the field, you know, being an investigator, give us some advice, because there might be somebody in the chat that wants to be an investigator and go out into the field just like you. So can you part some words of wisdom and some advice?
Like, where should they start? Where would be the first place they should start?
Yes.
Oh, you know when you find a place that's haunted, you'll feel it. Once you're there, you just kind of look around. You should be able to sense where's the worst place to be at in the cemetery. You find out one spot you figure nobody in their right mind would go to, that's where you go. But always go in the daytime and look the place over first.
Okay, so in other words, there are precautions. There are precautions.
Oh, yeah.
One of them is checking it out in the daytime first. What other precautions are there?
Carry holy water with you.
Mm-hmm.
You can sometimes, it don't happen every time, but sometimes you can be attacked. And if things go south, it's good to have holy water with you. Where that blockhouse is, I was carrying a gallon of holy water in hand with me and got up into the cemetery and was there with Alan and Rosie from Alan and Rosie's Adventures, and they were back at the road.
Right.
And it was at night, and something drained all the batteries of my lights on my camera at the same time. So I'm standing in a cemetery, all kind of trip hazards, and all I smell is sulfur. That's a big time demon coming right in on top of me. I had holy water to start passing it around in a circle to make a barrier where I can get somebody with a light to come over there where I can see. If I wouldn't have had holy water with me, I probably would have got mauled right there. Whatever was there is strong enough, it got me by my right hand and squeezed it to try to pull me out the cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
Had my hand from a couple of trips before, my right hand was hurting for over a month. It's like a person had grabbed my hand and squeezed it.
Wow.
So
And
some of it can be quite serious.
Wow.
You see, it is your commitment, your drive, and your passion that keeps you returning, even though you have suffered attacks and injuries. Why is your passion so strong? Why is your passion and your drive and determination so intense? Did something happen to you as a youngster?
Because I've been attacked. I was at work and missed a year and a day from work because something had pushed me down a flight of stairs.
Oh.
There was nothing behind me. All I felt was two hands up my back to push.
Well, that's a little deep, yo. That's serious right there. That's really something.
Oh, yeah.
It is. I mean, your livelihood was put on hold because of an attack from a paranormal entity. Jeez.
Yeah, I could have been all she wrote for me. 'Cause I fell about 15 feet. It wasn't a trip like you would think somebody would go down the stairs like a slinky.
Mm-hmm.
It was left the stairs about 3 feet out and done a straight drop onto my hands and knees on a concrete floor.
That could have gone really bad.
You know, your survival, I believe, is due to someone upstairs looking out for you, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's something everybody need to pay attention to. First instinct usually is because subconscious something speaking to you, and you hear don't do something and don't do it.
We never know where the voices may be coming from.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, at one time I almost got hit by a car and me walking against traffic on the shoulder of the road. And I heard a voice say move, and I jumped. The car was going against traffic, then dropped off on the shoulder of the road. Its bumper brushed my pants leg. It was that close. Voice sat there told me move now. I moved. If not, I'd have been an ugly ass hood ornament.
Damn. Wow. Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
That's a miracle.
Holy shit. Listen, you have a guardian
angel?
For sure. All right?
Everybody does.
Wow.
Well, God is good,
freedom of will. You need to choose to do right or do wrong.
Mm-hmm.
If you do wrong, you're going to pay for it in the long run.
My goodness.
Can you take us back to the day when you woke up and you said, this is the day I'm going to start my YouTube channel? Can you walk us through it?
That's been back like September or October this year. I've started watching YouTube videos, watching some of the big guys on YouTube, and started thought about stuff that I've been through and know that people need help. And I thought, well, I need to start a channel up, see if I can help people out. I used to do ghost hunting on the side, had a store in Baton Rouge. You'd call me. I'd go clear people's houses out of negative spirits.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, walk us through
really
that.
had to contact. I've seen a few things. I know that old lady I helped out there that was living in the house. There was an old funeral home. Her bedroom was where they kept the bodies at.
Oh.
And there was a lot of activity going on in her house. Had to clear it.
This is getting good. I want to know more about that.
Her living room.
Ciestiana.
About what?
I got to say hello to Ciestiana Star. She's just joined us. Hello. Thank you for joining us.
Hello.
She's in his house. And we're talking to Klown's Paranormal Adventures. He is giving us some tasty stories of some of his encounters.
I've seen hellhounds. Hellhounds are real.
You've actually seen actual hellhounds. Can you describe them?
Didn't see the body, seen the eyes.
You saw the eyes.
Me and my wife used to go to a cemetery there in Louisiana that had a funeral home on the property.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a set of red eyes followed us through the cemetery on the other side of the fence. We're using Sony night vision cameras.
Mm-hmm.
And the LED readouts, you can see the red eyes.
Oh.
They have a flashlight looking at the ground and look over the monitor.
Right.
You see nothing. Look at the camera at the monitor. There's a big set of red eyes. You can see they were blinking.
Damn.
You know something. You should be. Do you still
No,
have
we
that?
didn't freak out and leave over it.
What happened to the video?
What?
Do you still have the video?
We didn't shoot video on it. We just took pictures.
Mm.
And I lost the camera because I had a girl living with me at the time, and I went to work one night. She left and went back to Alabama and took a bunch of my stuff with her. One of them was my camera.
Oh no! Darn
I was
exes.
very amused. And they call them exes frozen.
Oh my goodness, you are such an interesting person.
Oh my.
With many interesting stories, but you did mention that sometimes you clean people's houses.
Yes.
I would just wanted to know a little bit more about that. Walk us through a typical cleansing of a home. You know, what are the steps that you take? What do you do from beginning to end?
You leave one door open, like the front door. You close everything else off, and then go through and use sage and sage the house and tell them they gotta go. They're not welcome. You leave them a way to get out, because you go from room to room, every corner. And when you get to the front door, I can sense and see spirits. They've cleared out because of the sage. You go on and close the door, and then do energy work to shield the place and keep them out and tell them they can't come back to go somewhere else. A lightweight will sit there and take that hint and leave. Some other things to take that as a challenge and might want to come back and fight.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Well,
stuff like that can be captured. They can be banished. You can actually set up a mirror if you know how to do it. Use a mirror as a portal, and you get them in front of that mirror, and you can sit there and send them off to another plane, and they can't come back. They can't find their way back. Oh man, see, Alabama is not bad. It's a nice state. Got some real good people in Alabama.
mm-hmm.
Got some real bad stuff out there, but
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I've got something in mind we're going to try to do for Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I go back at that abandoned church. I don't know how good it's going to work. It might turn out to be ugly. I hope.
Oh gosh.
Good night, Aisha. She says she has to go.
Good night,
Thanks.
Aisha.
Thanks for stopping by.
Have a great night, darling. Thank you for coming.
Bathsheba says she used to live there in Alabama.
Mm.
Oh, I got some bad haunted places in Alabama. I've still got the trip to that abandoned prison. That horror on A Block video I done.
Right.
I stayed for about 2 hours in there by myself and ended up having to leave because I was having chest pains. I'd never heard so many growls or hisses in all my life. I literally looked into a cell and was using the light, nothing in the cell, and as I passed the light by, it let out one of the loudest hisses I've ever heard. And with the physical eye, you don't see nothing.
Wow.
I had people on live stream was telling me there was shadows going all around me.
Really?
There's a face actually. Yeah, there's actually a face appeared in my backpack where I was sitting on the table and the flap was open, and something pressed it and made a face. And you see the whole outline of a head and a face on it.
Oh hell, no. That's
yeah.
you see.
That's crazy.
No.
That sounds, you know something. I got to see that. Which episode was that one? What show was this one?
Horror on A Block. When I first started the live stream, it's all screen was breaking up because something was right there and on me. And you could look in the digital block off to my left shoulder. You could see the shape of a big damn demon head that's right there by me when I first went in.
Oh, damn.
That place is bad. It's bad.
That doesn't sound
anybody
like fun
have
to me.
Anybody having problems with things that's bugging them around their house, they can go online and can order black salt. Use black salt and black wash. You put the black salt out, that removes negativity, sweep the floors. Use the black wash, which you think would stain your floor. It don't, but that eliminates a lot of negativity. But sweeping with black salt and black wash will clear a lot of that stuff out of your house.
Oh my
Burn
goodness
sage.
gracious.
You could put salt out. Ball versus shave debate. Okay. Ain't that something? I'll say, by God.
Well, amen, because you were indeed saved by God, because that is creepy as fuck. But you guys, real quick, I just put Klown's Paranormal YouTube channel link in the chat in case you guys want to check him out and see what he's all about. I find him to be a very pleasant fella. You look like fun to me, Clowns Paranormal. So tell me, do you see yourself just like till the day you die being a ghost hunter? Like, are you always gonna do this?
As long as I'm able to. If anybody needs help with their house and contact me, they're having problems, I'll go check it out and see if I can handle it myself. If not, I don't have the big head. I know people that can do bomb stuff too. We can see about clearing the house out for them. That's my big thing is if people need help, help them.
Well, yeah, it is good to, help others. I mean, some people just think about themselves, but when you go above and beyond to try to help another fellow human being, that's really awesome.
I bet you got something in your house right now. I bet you got ammonia for cleaning.
No, I don't.
Worst case scenario.
I don't use ammonia. I do
not. Everybody need to keep ammonia on hand. If you have something that come on you in the night, you can mop with strong ammonia water, and that ammonia burns spiritual entities. It's like napalm. They're comprised of etheric energy. It damages them. They have to leave.
Oh, wow.
You can actually put in a little cup or a saucer by the bed where you sleep, and the fumes off from it to keep you free where you can sleep at night.
Well, that sounds very interesting. But
Yeah.
hey, really
Vinegar,
quick.
ammonia.
Oh, I have vinegar. I always have vinegar here. Now, one thing I did want to ask you, we were thinking sometimes, we like to open the phone lines. Would you mind if we open up the phone line and have somebody call in and ask questions?
No, that's cool.
Nice. Awesome.
Right.
Great. Well, the phone lines are open then. It's 978-716-5389. You can give us a call. You can say hello to Clown. You can call and say hello to myself or Miss Stereo. You can share a paranormal experience if you wish. I mean,
Yeah.
We just miss you, children, so call home.
But after Mr. Clown's Paranormal over here, he was telling us there's certain things you can do to keep evil spirits away. One of them being ammonia, another one being vinegar. Tell us more about the vinegar. How does that work?
It's the same thing, just to a lesser extent. The fumes that comes off of vinegar damages spiritual entities. Take like a strong vinegar water solution, wipe walls down, mop with it. It clears stuff like that up because if things kind of make a nest of a building, they attach to it and they feed off the energy. Then they turn around and they slowly over a period of time make an attachment where it's harder to get rid of them.
Oh, it looks like somebody is calling.
Who's calling my damn house?
Uh-oh, please call back. Oh.
Hello, Governor.
Maybe third time's a charm.
Hello, Stereo Dread. Who is this?
Back up, Bobby. That boy just ain't right.
Whoa!
Yes.
Breaker. My God. It's Hank Hill.
I actually had a question found.
Breaker 19 here.
What is
Whoa!
the serious?
It's a propane prophet. And while I'm on the boulevard dodging bears in the bushes, I listen to the horror hunters on Dezombified. I'll tell you what.
Woo, that was Hank Hill. Hey.
I didn't. What did he say?
It was a soundbite that Louis Witt sent us some time ago, and we were so happy to play with it. We love Louis over here. Louis is our friend. We love him. How have you been, Louis? How are you, my darling friend? How are you?
I'm doing good. Still out.
I'm so happy to hear your voice. We missed you over here.
How's the road treating you, Lewis?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Lewis. How's the road treating you? Are you still there?
I turned off the music because perhaps
He's still here.
I'm here. I just my audio keeps cutting out.
Oh, I see.
He probably went under a bridge or under a tunnel.
Yeah.
He probably got cut off, right?
So Lewis Witt actually told us that we should have Clowns Paranormal on. We're very happy that our friend Lewis Witt introduced us, you guys. How did you guys meet, though? I missed the beginning when he was saying it.
Oh, Lewis DeWitt, you taught his name. Get to go about break.
Yes.
Well, I hate to say my live stream, but that don't want to disrespect nobody, but he come by and that's how I ended up meeting up with him. I don't mean no disrespect to y'all's channel at all.
No, of course, no disrespect taken, but thank you so much for saying that. That's very sweet of you. But of course, that's why you're here. You're here, because we like to promote from the horror community, so that's why we have our guests on so they can come and plug their projects and everything. We love that if you call us and let us know what you're up to. Just in the chat, don't spam it, but other than that, yes, you come on.
Any friend of Lewis any friend of Breaker 19 is a friend of ours.
Absolutely. And of course Ooh, real quick, darling, Lady Spookaria is here. Let me put the music back on. It's a little quiet.
Okay. Lady Spookaria, welcome, darling. She's into his house.
Me, I support everybody, whether they're gamers, horror, paranormal. Everybody put time and effort and worry and like to sleep on their channels, trying to get their channels going. They need a little help.
Have you been to Sloss Furnace?
Breaker told me about it, and it's definitely on my mind. I'm thinking like April or May, I'm gonna try to go out there and go to Selma, Alabama, and get with Southern Summoners again.
Right.
And while I'm there, look at Sloss Furnace. They got a whole ghost town in Selma, Alabama. I want to go back to. I went out there and something jacked my video, and I couldn't get it uploaded onto YouTube.
We've had a few of
There's
those.
places out there. I'm sorry.
No, I said that we have had a few of those types of videos here where, it's been held to upload to YouTube, or work on them. So that has happened to us as well. But go ahead.
There's another place I want to go back to is that Julius Freehand School in St. Francisville. I've been there twice now. Twice.
Nice.
Running as many as 2 cameras and have yet to get video or sound from the place.
Really?
It messes with your gear. I've been out there, honest to God, sitting on the steps and had a black shadow running back and forth, left to right, and then back right to left, going through me. Out there talking crap and asking why they're scared to be on camera. They can turn cameras off to wipe SD cards. Only thing I can think of now is I'm gonna have to stay back at a distance and get somebody else to film and me be quiet, because evidently I'm set them off and they start jacking equipment.
I know who wants to do it for you too. Breaker 19 wants to go out with you and investigate sometime.
I'm all for it. Whenever you got time, let me know. I'll be there with a smile. I'll bring my peanut butter.
Yeah, usually you come around on Saturdays though, and I don't get a day off until Sunday.
All right. Well, I come down there with my van and hang out to y'all. For ones that don't know my channel, I've got an ongoing thing where I joke about peanut butter. But what I really do is I'll take that peanut butter like to a really, really badly demon-infested area.
Yeah.
And get it infested. Then I go to the next area and then call them out. I end up causing a war between the two different locations to keep them mad. That way I get good spirit box responses. Basically, I cause wars between demons.
That is something. That is definitely something.
It's like
I don't think I heard that one.
That's like getting two damn big dogs together. They're gonna fight.
That definitely makes for good video and audio. That's for sure. That is for sure.
That, and they want to do you stuff real bad from here on out.
You got that right. But you know something? I got a tip. It says hot foot powder keeps the negative people away, says Siestiana Star.
She said foot powder?
It does.
That's what
No. This is from Voodoo. I know how to make it. That and Voodoo does too. I know Voodoo, some Santeria, a few other things, but that hot foot powder, somebody they don't like it as an enemy, they try to come around you like where you work at or your house. Their feet go to burning and hurting, and they have problems, and they have to get the hell away from you. They don't stop until they're away from you. They kind of have that effect. Every time they think bad about you, it starts up again.
Bathsheba said something about Sooners. What's that?
Sooners?
Yeah, what's the Sooners?
That's Oklahoma.
And how you feel about that?
I'm not against Sooners or anybody else, as long as they're not hurting innocent people.
I'm just messing with you. I just bought Sooners up. I don't even know why that popped into my brain. But we got Anthropomantic Fiend. Welcome. He's into his house. He can't stay too long in his house because he needs to get some sleep, but wanted to drop in and wish us an awesome everything. Well, thank you, Anthropomantic Fiend. Awesome channel. You guys who have not checked it out should go and check it out. You might want to subscribe.
One thing I would like to say, suggest to people, is you don't give in to fear on these things. You just can't do it. Once you start giving in to fear, it feeds them. They get stronger.
Like Freddy Krueger.
Pretty much. That they got that right. If they can get scared of them, then they can really start causing more havoc. They get stronger.
You know what? We still have Louis Witt on the phone. Let's let Louis Witt talk a minute. Come on, Louis. What you got to say, brother?
Yeah, I was going to ask Clown what his scariest experience was that he's had.
Most serious one? I've had a few. I've had a few. I had something out there at a cemetery in St. Francisville actually stopped my heart for a few seconds. If I would have had some backup around me to help protect me, that might have been it. It's not a good place to go. But I keep going.
Well, could you elaborate?
So,
could you tell us a specific story with an event of something that actually happened?
I was there. I was going there to steal up a warlock's grave. There's an evil warlock there. And got rushed by two demons that broke tree limbs and stuff out the way when they charged, and they attacked. I had about a little coven that was there with me, and when I got hit, they surrounded me and shielded me up. Kind of helped give me protection where heart could kick back in. There's probably about a second, half or 2 seconds, my damn heart stopped. It wasn't a good thing. And I ended up dealing with it.
Wow.
Yep. Face your fears. Always face your fears.
Oh. So your heart actually stopped. That is something. You know, a lot of times people don't realize some of these things that people who do what you do go through. It may not sound like a lot, but when you are there in the moment and it's you that is happening to, then we'd like to see, because there's a lot of scoffers and people who, you know, make fun or, you know, just plain old don't believe, and that's okay. You have a right to believe or not believe whatever you want. But at the end of the day, when it happens to you, then that's when you know, because there's a difference between, you know, knowing and then really knowing, you know. But real quick, we have some friends here.
Well, people that don't believe, find a place you go to it by yourself. Go in there, check it out in the daytime so you don't trip and hurt yourself at night, and then go back there at 3 o'clock in the morning and see how long you last.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
First time something touches you, or bites you, or scratches you.
It's you know,
You'll know.
It's a shame when people go through those things, you know, and get terrorized and tormented and scratched up and bruises and you know, it's not fun. It's nothing to. What is it? Oh, somebody's here. Let's see. Ooh, I see. Slumber reads. He's into his house. Oh, someone else. Okay. Attend. Hut. We got Leonard Barton. Welcome. At ease. He's into his house. Nice.
Hi, Leonard. Hi, Slumber. How you guys doing? Awesome. By the way, did we say hello to Mary P? She was.
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay, good.
Fear the Great White says my stream is super lag. And a super lag.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Yeah, just a little lag going on. Hey, Lady Spookair is here. Beyond the Veil.
Nice.
Hello, Beyond the Veil.
Oh, what's up, Mel?
Beyond the Veil Investigations.
That's up, Mel.
Welcome. You're into his house.
Hi, Madam Raven. Madam Raven is here as well, darling.
I see you. She's into his house.
Hey, Beyond the Veil. That's my friends there from Twitter.
So
Beyond the Veil.
Yeah, they're amazing.
They do some awesome stuff. EVP work.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. We had them on our show not that long ago, and they are a great pair. The two of them. I tell you what.
Yes.
I tell you what.
So we have here Clowns. So Clowns Paranormal is with us today behind the veil, and also we have Lewis Witt, Breaker 19, aka Hank Hill, is on the phone.
And
howdy, y'all.
Howdy. And we also have Bunula TV. Welcome, Bunula. She's into his house.
Hey, Bunula.
With us is Clowns Paranormal Adventures. And Lewis Witt is on the phone.
Oh,
Breaker 19.
JB got a question, something there you want me to say.
Hold this thing right.
What's the question? What's the
All right,
question?
mind about JB want me to tell y'all how I blessed holy water. One of my gripes is you need holy water, and somebody want to charge like up to $10 for a little bitty bottle of holy water. You can go to Walmart and get a gallon of this of bottled water.
Right.
But use smart people. Go to YouTube, play exorcism rituals in Latin. You set your water in front of the TV, read the exorcism. It absorbs the exorcism prayer. So you can make holy water, how many gallons you want to put in front of the TV. You just say your prayers with it, that the priest do the blessings,
Right.
And you ain't paying $5 or $6 for a bottle of holy water that's about ounce and a half.
That's right. You know something listen, it says in the Bible, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, okay? And you know, when you have that faith and you do, what you just described, it could definitely work, my man. For sure. Because you need faith, man.
Yeah, Bathsheba said, but the Catholic Church is free. And I'm not criticizing no religion at all. But there's a Catholic church that's over here by me, and I went to go talk to that priest, and I'm sure he's not representing the entire Catholic religion. But he was pretty quick to ask me if I went to any of the other churches up the road there. He had some good churches up the road from his church. I was nonplussed with him. Because he's like, well, are you Catholic? I was like, no, I'm not Catholic. I don't subscribe to a religion. I believe in God and Jesus.
Amen.
And he's like, well, there's many fine churches up the road from here.
Right. He's trying to fill up the pews, get the pews filled up.
He would. And I can think of several other churches that's up the road. I can go in there and they're like, oh, how you doing? Come on in.
Yep.
But not his church.
I hear you.
Not saying nothing negative, just what I'm saying is what I was talking about, you can do guaranteed, it works. And you don't have to worry about paying or go running down a church when you can get the blessings done right there at your house. Plus, you have the side effect of while you're doing the exorcism rituals to bless holy water, you're also blessing your house. Mm-hmm. That's a win-win situation.
Yep, that is.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes. That's why, you know, I mean, we love playing, you know, Christian music, you know, out in the open. It's always good to do that. You know, it keeps away some of the spirits as well because they don't like it. The praise.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You know, Jesus being praised.
Last month.
Like that,
so
last month I went to go to sleep and I was about 3:30 in the morning. I was like about to drop off and something sat in my bed with me. Something big. Mm-hmm. I restored, well, on the smartphone. I started exorcism rituals. It cleared the place up. I just went to sleep because I got my faith in God.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
I tell you, it's funny. I liked how you said about water and playing certain things for the water, and the water absorbs the energy and all that. You know, I agree with what you say because it was an Asian scientist. His name was Dr. Masaru Emoto, and he did a series of water experiments, and he has, I believe, done speeches about this and stuff like that. But the way that it went was he played different types of like music or had different type of changes in water with different different controls and different circumstances. So the water that got like the nice music was clear and even sweeter for drinking, but the water that got bad, dark music and just negative energy thrown at it, it kind of was festered. It festered and it rotted. So, you know, and that's not the first time I've heard about
I could
that
listen.
before.
I could one up you right now.
What?
Beat Wampler.
Oh God.
Okay, Beat Wampler. He did a test where he took wheels of cheese, and for each wheel of cheese, he played different music. You see, one would be like pop, another one would be classical music, and so on. One was hip hop music, and after, you know, a few weeks of exposing these wheels of cheese, or months, to this music, and they ate from each wheel of cheese, they found that the wheel of cheese that had the most flavor was the one that was listening to hip-hop music. So if hip-hop music from a radio, from speakers, could influence a wheel of cheese to be a better tasting or not so good tasting, if that could happen, for sure, when you're talking about something of the paranormal, the supernatural, being, you know, played in a surrounding to and you have like water or anything around it will be affected.
And this is a true story. The link to the article is right there in the chat.
That's right.
This is actually real.
Cheese. The link is in the chat. Don't believe me? Follow it.
Well, it comes down to vibrations.
Yes.
Everything.
Yes.
Its own vibration frequency.
Yes.
So you take something that's evil at a lower frequency.
Yes.
If you subject it to a higher frequency, you can hurt it and drive it away.
Yes.
That is so true.
It's like you've been under the influence of an attack. By pulling the positive energy into you from the sound frequencies, you can actually flush your system out and cleanse yourself. You negate the attack.
And you know something, I kind of really got a little bit spooked right now when talking about this, because not that long ago I was at another live stream. Gosh, I can't remember which one though, and there was a guest on talking about water, and I keep going back to this because it's so relevant. Water is a huge part of all of our lives, and I'll tell you this much. This lady said to keep water next to wherever you sleep, and any negative spirits or dreams or anything like that will be absorbed into the water. Then you take it and you throw it out the next day.
My mother used to put a cup of water underneath my bed, and she used to keep one underneath her bed.
So I did not know a lot about it. So I didn't think that well about the whole water thing, but I do know that for years I've been keeping water next to me, but to drink it throughout the night because I get very thirsty at night. So I'm wondering if my health issues have anything to do with that. Have I been drinking toxic negative things?
The negative. Before I forget, with that distilled water, you put a little bit of salt in it. That salt purifies the water, and the salt is also a catalyst for electrical energy. I can take you down a gallon jug of homemade holy water and take it outside, and it's cold outside. You pick the bottom of the jug up, the jug is still warm to the touch. JB was talking about plants.
Oh goodness! So now I'm gonna have to make sure my water is covered. My drinking water is covered.
Listen,
I don't want anything going in it.
Listen, water is a conduit. It's a conduit. Have you ever seen Constantine with Keanu Reeves?
Yes.
Okay, in that movie Constantine with Keanu Reeves, where he's like a demon hunter, okay, there's a couple of scenes that involve water. One of which is when he's putting his feet inside a bucket of water while he's holding a cat and looking into his eyes, and he ends up in his soul or spirit travels to hell. His essence is being whatever, right? But there's another one, another scene in the movie that deals with water when he takes the female lead, okay, which is that girl who's plays in the Mummy, right, with Brendan Fraser,
right?
Anyway, so he takes her and he submerges her underneath water. Even in the Bible, when they do the baptisms, John the Baptist, he was baptizing people where? In the water. Water is a conduit, believe it or not, because it falls from the heavens, right? But when it evaporates, it goes back up. A lot of it goes right back up. It evaporates right back into the clouds.
Have you heard of Nostradamus?
Of course, yes.
That's where it gets cleaned.
Yes.
Nostradamus used a vessel of water to scry with to see the future.
Wow, that's amazing.
And he was right on a lot of stuff.
That's why a lot of folks, after they take a shower or a bath, they feel better, because all the day's worries or any negative vibes or bad vibes, they get washed away.
But real quick,
Yes, Mysterio.
Real quick, Jeffrey Lane is back. Hi, Jeffrey.
Welcome back, Jeffrey. We are still on. We are still here.
One thing I thought I'd suggest
Mm-hmm.
is somebody that feel like they're under the influence of something bad in their house.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of taking salt in a bathtub and soaking salt water for about 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And when they pull the plug, let the water drain out, and then take a good bath and rinse the salt off. That salt will actually purify your body. Do your prayers while you're soaking in the tub. You don't want to soak too long because the salt actually can drain the moisture out your body and affect your electrolytes. Too long can actually be harmful. But about 15 minutes, that'll really help out.
Oh, cool! Thanks for that little bit of that tip, a little bit of advice there. It's cool.
Yeah, that is true. It does actually draw the impurities, the actual physical impurities. That's why your sweat is salty.
You know what? The pharaohs paid the slaves in salt when they was building the pyramids.
Mm-hmm.
In that time, spices was hard to come by and very expensive.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What the hell was that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I think that's like his phone vibrating or something.
Did your phone?
Not me.
Or maybe because we still have Lewis with us.
Oh, that's right, Lewis Witt. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. My audio's doing something weird though. It's sitting there trying to play forward and then also playing backwards at the same time. So it's hard for me to understand what's going on because my audio is acting really weird.
Well, that's what happens every time we speak about these sort of things, you know? People's audio start getting wonky or people start feeling ill or sick, so...
Yeah.
You know, it's
that's
just...
somebody that's under influence like that. They don't want them to get information. They'll try to block them.
Yes.
Because if you think a demon just hits you out the blue and possess you, motive stop, that's not the case. There's 3 stages for possession. There's repression, where they'll make people mad at you, have you disgusted, think people's talking about you, so you get away from them. What they're doing is it's a psychological warfare. They get you depressed, to get your defenses down. It goes to oppression, or obsession rather, where everything that happens, it's got to be that demon. You focus on that demon. It's after me again. You're strengthening the bond with the demon. The attachment becomes from like a wisp of smoke to a steel cable. Then when they move in for the kill, that's when they go in for the full-fledged possession to take over.
Wow.
Face your fears. If it's something been bugging you, face your fears. Don't run from it, fight it. You call God down, you're going to win.
Amen.
Hey,
Amen.
come on, man. I don't think you've been.
What's Road Zipper? Being that you mentioned Bathsheba, what's Road Zipper?
I don't know.
I tell you this much. I certainly have learned a lot from Klown's Paranormal. You are a treasure trove of information, my friend.
Thank you.
So what else can you tell us about cleansing your body and stuff, and the impurities?
Well, a lot of times you get headaches. Person's getting bothered because you have 7 chakras. The main chakras, at top one is the crown chakra. Basically, they want to put your head on your head and squish you like a beer can. You sit there and get under a shower and just wet yourself down and coat the top of your head with salt and let it set. Say your prayers, then rinse it off. That clears out your chakras. You have to regain your balance. And throw your chakras off. That affects your health. That affects your mental outlook on life, your emotions. A lot of times, if somebody's under attack, they'll go from peaceful and mellow to really aggressive, and they have that "they're out to get me" kind of attitude. They know something's wrong and they want to fight back, but they don't know what to fight. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I
you know
get
something
you.
right. You're like,
Well,
there you go, JB.
JBD's Camel Man says, Clown and I are like brothers from another mother with the same interests and knowledge on self-faith without hearts. Aw, that is so sweet. It's nice to have friends that you have something in common with. And, you know, you have similar things.
If y'all don't mind, I'd like to sit there and suggest something. If anybody feels that they've come into possession of something that's bothering them, a physical item, you can sit there and DM me on Twitter as Clown Media, and I can get you an address to mail it to me, and I'll deal with it for you. Send you cursed, corrupted crap to me. I like to play.
Oh snap! He is not playing. He came to be serious here today. That's right. That's okay. That's okay. We totally understand, and that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna be posting Klown Paranormal's channel here on his Twitter. I'm gonna be putting his Twitter here soon. Okay, guys. So just hang in there, and I will put the Twitter on.
I think Lewis Witt. I think Breaker 19 hung up.
Yes, I believe he did.
But thanks for calling in, Lewis. Sorry you had audio issues.
Yeah,
brother.
he was having a lot of audio issues.
And I don't believe in putting people's business in the street. Confidentiality is key. I did have somebody, I won't say who, sent me a jewelry box. No sooner they got it, and that little girl started talking to something that wasn't there. The mom started getting sick. To hear footsteps, something started walking through the house right after they got it. It even set off their home alarm system.
Oh, hell.
And they sent it to me. It don't bother them no more.
Man,
of course, I bothered them, but they're okay. There's 3 demons in that jewelry box.
Sorry about that, you guys. We are lagging. Hey, you guys, so sorry about that. We are lagging. I'm closing some actual windows here because I'm going to try and get the, to run a little smoother. So I'm very sorry about the lagging.
In the attic. Alrighty. But she was talking about something about an attic. I missed.
Oh, yeah. She got a demon in the attic.
I'm lost on. Oh, bruh. Cool. I'd like to see that.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
I'm so sorry, you guys, about the lagging, man. It's not really much we could do. We're really trying.
Yeah, we are trying. We are so sorry. We're trying to get a new graphics card to see if we could bump the stream up some. So we're just trying to save our little pennies here and there to see if we could get it going. But if anybody's interested, you know what? Guess what? We have merch over at Teespring. We have hoodies for all of our shows, from Horror Honeys all the way down to Radio Z, the Zombified, and this Stereo Dread as well. So hey, if you ever get thirsty and you need a mug, head on over to Teespring. If you get cold and you need a hoodie, why not? Head on over to Teespring and pick one up. It'll really be helping us out a lot, guys and ghouls. Don't forget, we also have a PayPal where you could donate a few shekels, a few shillings over there.
And don't forget that Clown's Paranormal Twitter page link is right now going up in the chat, and there it goes. You guys go check him out and say what's up on Twitter.
That's right.
And so go ahead, continue.
This is Zach Baby TV, and welcome to the Dark Forest. You're watching Stereo Dread with Miss Stereo and Kenny Dreadful. Enjoy.
Yeah, so go ahead, Clown Paranormal. Keep on going. Keep on saying what you were saying.
So you can do a lot with salt. And you got something you come into possession of that you got a real bad vibe, you know it's a bad thing. You could put it a layer of salt down in the container, put it in the container, and then cover it with salt. and seal it up, and that salt neutralizes it. You can sit there, and I'm not telling anybody to trespass or desecrate, but if it was sufficiently a threat enough to you, could go to a cemetery that's consecrated ground and bury it in a small hole in the ground there at this church. Put your holy water down, you put your salt in the hole, cover it up, you say your prayers, bless it with holy water, and when you turn and walk away, no doubt in your heart, God took care of it, and don't look back. It can't bother you no more. But I'm not saying going and digging enough holes in a cemetery to make it look like a damn golf course. Have respect.
That's right. Respect the dead. Definitely respect the dead.
That's it. Unless you're improvising. I did do a spirit box at that blockhouse, and I intentionally sat down on a headstone where something was that I didn't like to get them to talk. And as soon as my ass hit the headstone, it squawked to me and said, "Get off!" When you get them kind of responses, there's no way that that's a freak thing, it's just a random sound or something. Some people say, well, a spirit box there, that ain't nothing, that's just words is programmed in it to come out at random. When you get actual responses back for stuff like that, that spells all out. Abandoned church told me to run. I sat there and told her, we don't run in these parts. It comes right back with the walk. A little later on, it comes back and tells me swim.
Get out of here.
What?
What?
It said go.
Hell no. That's crazy.
Sounds like good times.
Fun times.
Oh
my.
no.
Hey, if anybody else wants to call, I think the phone is still open. It's 978-716-5389 if you wish to say hello to Mysterio or Klown Paranormal or even myself. Your host with the most, Kenny Dreadful, baby.
Text now.
Call us.
You see beyond the Veil Zone? Beyond the Veil Zone here? They're famous enough for them demons. I've been in 3 states now doing spirit box sessions and have spirits call off Beyond the Veil's name.
Really?
I've been working on this theory for a while now. Demons have their own social network.
That is insane.
It's like put a ripple in the pond.
Right.
You affect them spiritual realm, your name goes out across, and they all know you.
Huh. Kind of reminds me of Supernatural. It's a little show me and Mysterio like to watch. It's on the CW. It's about these 2 brothers.
Sam and Dean.
Yes, Sam and Dean. Yes, Sam and Dean. That's right. You know it.
Hell yeah.
I always felt like that show pulled from real
they did.
magic that they, and I think I actually read somewhere.
It does.
I read somewhere that they have somebody that actually knows like all the real deals, sigils and the real spells and things of this nature.
Yeah. Did you see the one where the house was haunted and it was killing people, and they figured out that some of the symbols they was using was people would decide, well, I heard it could do this, and it would gain that power, that ability.
The topa, yes.
The mind was empowering it. They actually used it as a weak spot that it was that wrought iron could kill it. But the base for that is truth. If you give something fear and give it power over you, it can become worse. You don't give it no fear. You don't give no quarter. You can be in control of that. But if you sit there and get to dwelling on it and thinking, well, what if it does this or what if it can do that? It's gonna happen.
Yeah, you know what's the strangest?
They done a study. I'm listening.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. I was thinking out loud. Go ahead.
They done a college university. They drew people in for a study, They brought them into a house that had no paranormal activities reported in it ever. But they got the people off to the side. They were telling each one a slightly different story on what was supposed to have happened in the house and that it was haunted. And that was the basis for the study, to see if the people would affect their environment. By their sheer fear in their mind, they created a haunting, something that actually looked like it got developed an intelligence. They made an artificial being. The place wasn't haunted until they made it that way.
Wow. But you know something, that just goes to show the power of the mind. And
not only that, certain, you could, listen, you could buy something and make your house haunted, bring it home.
Yeah.
You could buy cursed items. Somebody could come into, I mean.
People who like to collect, what antiques, I mean, that right there can bring some bad juju up in your home, So the best bet is to just do what God said. Keep in constant prayer. Prayer all of the time, A banshee will put a little bee and a little knife. That is too funny.
That goes hand in hand with the teaching out the Bible, where he said, "Don't let the sun set on your wrath."
Oh yeah.
What they mean is, don't go to sleep mad at somebody, because subconsciously, if you're mad at somebody, you can unintentionally lash out at them. Power of the mind can do things. You can affect the environment.
Yeah.
Control yourself, and you answer for that later on. There's not much difference between wishing something bad would happen to somebody than if you used your hand and pushed somebody out in front of a damn subway. You've still done it wrong.
That's really scary stuff there, though, to think that, just your mind, you can do things with it. And I totally understand, though, because it was a person one time, a long time ago, very long ago, that I really hated. I had hatred for this person. And I went to sleep one night, particularly thinking about this person in a very negative way. And I even got to the point to wishing they were dead. And now I understand, though, after that experience, why the Bible says that just hating somebody, you're guilty of murder. Because
what?
That very night, I dreamt that I killed that person, and I saw the life force leave from that person's body, and I saw that person turn white, and this person was a person of color. All right, I saw the color and the life just drain from them. And it was the most sickening, most terrifying experience I've had in a dream. And I woke up and I realized it wasn't true. But then, that's when I realized, holy crap, this is why God doesn't want that poison inside of us. Because this is what it is. It's poison. Hatred is poison. And on top of that, this person was occupying real estate in my heart and in my mind and in my thoughts. And no, this was a really bad experience in a dream, and I never wanted ever to feel that way again. So I just let go, and I learned that, in fact, hatred or unforgiveness is poison that you drink and you expect the other person to die, and it just doesn't work that way. You're the one that kills yourself slowly.
Well, yeah, that's why I say in the Bible, for you to enter the kingdom of heaven, you have to be childlike. You have to have a pure heart. You can look in the Egyptian book of the dead. And a person dies, they're supposed to go in front of Horus, and he has scales, and he'll weigh their heart. And if the heart is heavier than a feather, then they get fed to the crocodile god. They suffer a spiritual death.
Wow.
Two different religions, but they say the same thing. Gotta be pure at heart.
And you know what's funny though, Horace? Now that you mention him, we watch a TV show called American Gods, I believe it is, baby.
Yes.
Where one of the people in the show went before Horace and just measured. I don't know what the heck it was they measured. I think a piece of jewelry or something, and it was very interesting.
Bird's feather.
So. Yeah. So
Yeah,
you guys
scales.
need to see American
Heart
Gods.
goes on the scale.
Good show.
That's it.
Read JBD Cat Moments. Comment, baby.
If I are
Yeah,
mad
JB is
and
character now.
laugh, eat a peanut butter filled pickle, then people will laugh and go, ooh. An atmosphere sure to be better, LOL.
Yeah, we do the paranormal stuff a lot. We just goof and cut up.
Better grinder.
Life can be stressful. It's nice to be able to get off work, have an enjoyable atmosphere. That's more reasons I like it. It's
Yes,
lighthearted.
absolutely. Wow. So, listen, I'm going to close the phone lines, guys, because nobody has been calling in and it's taking up my bandwidth. So I'm just going to close the phone lines. And, but listen, I did want to say to Klown, we're getting ready to wrap up here, but we really enjoyed having you on, and we want to know if there's anything that we forgot to ask you.
Yes, anything that you'd like for the audience to know, to hear, anything you want to say?
I think I pretty well covered it. Just in the house when stuff start going bad, you don't fear it. You can get a preacher come out to bless the place or hunt up a demonologist. You can go on Twitter and look up demonologists. Thank you, Evil. Like Raven Explores is a demonologist out of Virginia, and she's real good. They help out there. Don't let stuff get you down and feel like you're defenseless. Don't never give up.
Never, never, never give up, people. You heard it straight from Klown's Paranormal Adventures. Give it up in the chat with a bunch of hand clap emojis, because he was a very awesome guest, very gracious, quite knowledgeable, very friendly. I suggest you check out the channel as well if you haven't already, and peruse the videos and leave a few likes, and if you like it, you might want to subscribe.
Thanks for the shout out.
Oh, no
I'm gonna keep giving y'all some shout outs there off my stream there. Help y'all out too. Because I do appreciate y'all. There's a big honor for y'all that y'all have me on. I appreciate this more than you know.
Well, you know something? We appreciate you more than you know, brother, for coming on.
Absolutely, bro.
And now you're a member of the Z Horde. You're a member of the family now. So don't be a stranger now. Okay, my child.
Absolutely.
You're now a new child.
Hell yeah.
You're now one of our new kids, one of our new children. So please, every now and then, stop on through and say hello.
Yeah, we love having. Totally, we love having you.
Especially if y'all run a daytime stream or something, where I can get in, or early in the evening. That way I can do what I'm doing and work in there and come see y'all too.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that, Klown.
That is awesome.
Thank you, Louis Witt, for hooking us up.
Yes,
and thanks Ivalovich for bringing him in too.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
And hey, if anybody here in the chat has any ideas of any guests they want us to bring in, just like this, we love discussing the paranormal, the supernatural, anything having to do with horror, or we love Comic-Con type of things also. So we're kind of, I'm kind of a Trekkie. Kenny is
I like
more
them
of
both. No, don't even go there. I like them both.
well, I was gonna say Kenny is X-Files aficionado, you know. So
Man, listen, I love Star Trek, Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica. I'm a real nerd.
yes, he's a nerd too.
But you know, I want to say thank you to Bathsheba because she also introduced us to one of our last guests, Killjoy Jake. You see, so
Yes.
whenever someone says, you know what, I know somebody that might be good for your show, Kenny Dreadful or Mysterio, check them out. We'll check them out, and if we could get them, you're damn sure we're gonna try our best to get them. We're still trying to get Ellie Max. She's a hard one to get, Lewis, if you're still listening. She's a hard one to get, but
Yeah, it's kind of difficult. So sorry because she is pretty busy. And yes, Jeffrey Lane Picard is like the best captain of any SS Enterprise.
and we're watching the new show Picard too. I don't know if you know, Jeffrey. There's a new show called Picard. We've been watching it.
Love him. That's
How
my
about you,
favorite
Clown?
captain.
Do you like Star Trek or anything like that?
Oh yeah, Star Trek: The Next Generation. I loved it.
Yes.
I hated when they killed off and introduced Beta. It's kind of a Data as is.
But you know something? The new show is partially based on Data's legacy to that series. So you may want to check it out, and you may want to, you know, re-up a little bit or refresh a little bit on your knowledge of Data, because his legacy plays a big part in this show. So, and it's very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Absolutely.
Well,
It's on CBS, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna
Yes.
have to see if I can find. I seen something about streaming, and I was like, bro, I hate to pay for something,
Just go to get
but
Cody.
I think that would be worth it.
You should get Cody. It's free.
Yep.
It's free. You could watch as long as you don't download anything. You could watch whatever you want, movies, shows. That's how we watch it.
Yeah, the Kodi app is on the
Under what?
on the Xbox store. So you
It's-
can even
it's-
get it on Xbox too.
I'll get another Fire Stick.
Yeah, with the Fire Stick, you could use.
Yep.
You could get the Cody with the Fire
Yes,
Stick.
you
too, I
can.
think.
And if you know how to, and you can actually, the only thing
Alright,
that you
yeah,
have
I'll
to do
fix-
is actually program it. You have to configure it correctly. But there's tons of YouTube channels on proper
Add-ons.
configuration.
There's builds that everything is.
Yeah,
ready.
oh, that's true. There are builds where everything's already set up. Just so you know.
There's a computer shop not far from me. That's where I bought my original Fire Stick. Some of these computer shops, you can call and see if they program maybe the Fire Sticks, and they'll sell them to you already loaded up.
Oh,
You just plug it into your TV and set up your account. Good to go. Get him, evil. Get him, evil. Get him, my God. Oh.
I love you guys. I love all of you guys in the chat, and I love all of our guests and our new family members and our new family member here, Clowns Paranormal. Thank you so much for being here. Now I'm gonna let you go for real because I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of yawning over here and getting sleepy. I need to drink a couple of shots of apples.
I'm diabetic and need to eat. My blood sugar starting to go to the ground.
Yeah, me too. I need to have some peanut butter in my life, you know. And I need to drink 2 shots of apple cider vinegar because I kind of feel my body feeling the need to be alkalinized again. I'm diabetic as well, so that sucks.
Stay away from Vegemite because it tastes like ass. My God.
Stay away from what?
Vegemite.
Ew.
That's a terrible.
I heard.
Oh. I had a blast with y'all, and I'll be coming back. Keep an eye out there for when you got the stream going. I'll come back and visit.
Real quick, I want to say hello to somebody named Little M's Goth.
Little Miss Goth is into his house.
Oh my goodness, I can't see.
Little Miss Goth.
Thank you. I didn't know you were here in the chat. Thank you. Mia Mina. she said night night. So it looks like they were just listening, Goth and Mia Mina.
I see you. Mia Mina, baby. She's in his house.
Welcome and thank you for coming to the stream. Oh, I'm exhausted.
Sneezed on my cat, says Bathsheba. Nice.
Thank you, Mary P. Mary said
it
was a good show. She liked our show.
Awesome.
So thank you guys so much. Have a great night, Klown Paranormal. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for inviting me, and I'm going to get some.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Good night.
All right.
Take care, brother.
You too, sir.
All right. What an amazing guest. Everybody give it up for Klown's Paranormal Adventures. If you have not checked out his channel, I suggest that you do. You might see something you like. Thanks for coming on, brother. Really appreciate having you. But for now, my children, my lovely children of the night, I must bid you all a fair adieu.
Yes, I'm feeling weak. I'm tired and, exhausted.
Buenas noches, que duermas bien.
Okay, mi amor. And by the way, baby, I forgot to tell you today, you look very handsome.
Giggity, giggity, giggity. Giggity, giggity.
You guys, thank you for coming. I love you all. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Have a safe night and sweet dreams. Don't forget to say your prayers, darlings. And as always, these Zomba friends, watch your six.
Ah, oh, that's hot. That's hot.